Hi everyone, welcome to board of Clan Wars with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not, and this week at Get On Board Studios we're going to have a Clan Wars week. That's right, been lucky enough to pick up some more Clan Wars replays. This one featuring JT. JT from YETI Clan. YETI versus Crown on Mines. This is one of the games that everyone wants to see. The top two contenders, first and second place at the end of the campaign. This is how they're going to battle it out on Mines. Look at this, it's a mad rush in the middle of Mines. Now a lot of the Mines games, if in the Soldiers of Fortune campaign that we just did, a lot of the games on Mines went for just a couple of minutes because it was just a massive all-in brawl right in the middle. I know because I was part of some of them. JT from YETI Clan though, he's no dummy. He knows what he's doing. YETI versus Crown, and have a look at some of the names in these two games. There's some pretty big names there, some ex-WGL players. There's purple everywhere in this battle. YETI versus Crown. We're on Mines. This is 15 versus 15. Now you might have played some of the Clan Wars campaign, the Soldiers of Fortune Clan Wars campaign, just like I did. You might have not have seen a 15 versus 15 battle during this campaign. Of course, during the campaign there was three fronts. The basic and the advanced front had 10 versus 10. Which I think was fantastic. I think it allowed a lot of the smaller clans to have a red hot go. And of course, on the elite front, it was back to 15 versus 15. That's where the big fame points came. We'll get back to fame points just in a minute. We're watching JT take on this T100 LT. Silent Sounds is in a world of trouble. Goes for the tracking shot, tracks him so he can't get away, knowing that one shot wouldn't have been enough to kill the T100 LT. Waits for his gun to reload, puts another shot into the Russian light tank, and that brings the score up to 2-0. That's not a bad start from JT and his mates in the YETI Clan, and this is why they did very, very well indeed during the Clan Wars campaign. The Soldiers of Fortune doesn't quite get that shot on that Batchat. That would have been another kill. I think that was Dell. Dell's no dummy too. He knows his way around the Batchat. Now it looks like those Batchats on the enemy team or reloading, and looks JT choosing not to push that line. They're looking at the mini map, and there's a lot of Super Conquerors in this game. 4 Super Conquerors on JT's team, and a couple on the enemy team. Of course, the one the one downside, I guess you could say, with the Super Conquerors, probably the only downside with the Super Conquerors, is that they are as slow as anything. And of course, once you commit to a position with the Super Conquerors, it's pretty hard to change flanks. But the Object 907s, on the other hand, is totally the opposite. They've got the armour, they've got the gun, and they're a pretty fun tank to drive. I've never owned one, but I'll be lucky enough to play one on a demo account. You can see that JT's got the heat loaded. 100mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 330 penetration. That's with premium ammunition. Standard is APCR, which gives you 264 penetration. He's looking at Rainbow Assassin there, down to 678 hit points on the Object 260. The Object 260, their personal mission reward tank. A few of them in this game. There's a few of them in the games I played as well, and proving to be not a bad tank at all. 2 IS7s, 4 Object 260s on Crown's team. There was 5 Super Conquerors, now there's 3. 3 Batchaks, and of course that T100 LT who got taken out by JT not too long ago. 4 Super Conquerors, and there was 2 Object 260s on the YETI team. A heap of 907s. I think it was 7 907s. A Sheridan, interesting choice for a light tank. A Sheridan, maybe tank locking is coming into it, and of course a Conqueror GC, the big bad British artillery piece. 3-2's the score. JT showing great restraint here, just kicking back here, keeping vision on that Object 260. Maybe artillery's going to pop one into the Russian heavy tank. 3-2's the score. They're only up by 1 tank. 2 Super Conquerors dead on the enemy team. A 260 and a 907 on YETI's team. Now, YETI and Crown, they got first and second in this Clan Wars campaign. The Soldiers of Fortune Clan Wars campaign. This is the first Clan Wars campaign that I've been involved in, which rewarded everybody. Everybody who played it got some kind of fame points. And like your YETIs and your Crowns and your big boy clans, they'll be looking at redeeming those fame points and some bonds for a Clan Wars reward tank, such as the Object 907, but also the brand new Chieftain. The VK was available. There was the 2 American ones, the M60 and the T95E6, and I'm sure there's another one that's probably slipped my mind. However, the conversation often comes up on Discord, on Skype, on social media about the smaller clans, the clans where people who might be in it might not be at that top level where you see the players from the top level clans. They might only have a couple of tier 10 tanks that they can participate with, but even so, even playing just a few games, you're going to get the fame points, and with those fame points you could redeem them for premium time, for credits, for bonds, obviously tanks if you got enough of them, but also participate in the bidding process. That's what I did. I didn't play enough games to get into the top 1,000 or whatever it was. I just didn't have the time. Probably some would say the skill as well. But I could still redeem all those fame points for bonds, for premium time credits, camouflages, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, back to the game. 4-2's the score. The IS-7 just got taken out by Horse, the Mountain Goat. There's some pretty groovy in-game names in these teams as well. And if you look at some of these names, I'll tell you what, there's some big names in this battle. 4-2's the score. JT just kicking back here, keeping a bit of vision down the 1-2 line. There's an Object 907 back there at the base. He's having a little bit of a snipe back there. That's Bolognese. He's on pretty low health, 695. Good way to rotate out the damaged tanks. There's Bucket, my old mate Bucket. He's an absolute legend behind JT as well. Probably getting ready, probably thinking about maybe pushing down the 1-2 line. They've got a good presence on the hill, and that's Sheridan as well as the 907s on that hill. They'll be proxy spotting those heavy tanks down there, the Super Conqueror and the Object 260s. Haven't seen the IS-7 for a while, but who knows where he might be. 5-2's the score, so they'll be happy. They'll be happy with 6-2. 6-2's even better than 5-2 as the 907 gets a kill on the bat chat, but they won't be counting their chickens before they hatch. Not yet. No, that's the kind of thing I might do. I might say, rightio, we've got this. Let's rock it, and then throw the game away. How about these blokes? They know what they're doing. They're no dummies. Crown, obviously, they're obviously talking on TeamSpeak or Discord or whatever they use over at Crown. They'll be talking about maybe rotating and trying something different. They'll know that a few of the tanks are low health as well on Yeti's team. Yeti will be doing the same. They'll be talking there. You can see there's a bit of map pinging going on there by JT in the Object 907, and it looks like they're getting set up to do something a little bit different. Maybe they're going to push straight down the guts. JT staying here at E1, trying to maybe, I'm guessing, he's going to probably want to be spotted here so that they realise that he's still here, and that might be the distraction that Yeti want to push those heavy tanks straight through the guts. I don't know. That's just what I see. I haven't watched this before. I'm watching this for the first time, just like you might be. 6-2's the score, 1,395 damage, 846 assisted. JT pinging the central part of the map there. That tells me he's probably calling it, and he's probably saying to those heavy tanks, rightio, they would have had a discussion. You got plenty of health? Yeah, a lot of you have got plenty of health over there. You can sort of see that. A few of them are a little bit low. That full health Object 907 might get used as a heavy tank to push in, because the 907s does have that super sloped, can you see it here? I think you can. Very, very heavily sloped front part of the tank, which you can pull off some unbelievable bounces with that sloped Russian armour. 1 kill to JT, nearly 1,400 damage done, 846 assisted. The score's 6-2. He's calling this. Artillery's letting him know. He probably said, how long you got, Artie? Artie's moved into that D1 position so he can clearly shoot towards those Super Conquerors. Bitter Knight, he just got the kill on the Super Conqueror. Using that artillery to get rid of these hull down heavy tanks is exactly the right thing to do. He taps the F8 key, Bitter Knight, in his Conqueror GC, lets his teammates and his caller know that he's got 20 seconds left. He's pinging the map like a madman, JT, from Yeti Clan in the Object 907. He's saying to these heavy tanks, rightio, get ready, boys. We're going to do this pretty soon. There's 6.5 minutes left on the clock. We're on mines. We're whittling down these Crown blokes 7-2. I'll be very, very interested to see how much damage this artillery piece does, because they're using this artillery piece exactly the right way. Bitter Knight picks up another kill, this time getting rid of the Object 260, the Tier 10 Russian heavy tank, the personal mission, the first lot of personal mission reward tank. Did I mention I got one of those? I do. I'd like to mention that every now and then. Even a noob like me can get them. 8-2's the score. We're on mines. This is Yeti versus Crown, the two big boys. This is the big. If this was a footy match, this would be the grand final. First and second, battling it out for mines. This is on the elite front. If you were playing if you're from a little clan, if you're from a clan like 1AR where I'm from, I don't think we played any elite front games, but everything was 10 versus 10. But of course, they kept the 15 versus 15 on the elite front for the big boys, because they like to do this kind of stuff. 8-2's the score. Yeti's ready. They're ready to pounce. Look at them. Look at this map pinging. Flank and Spank. He's a legend too. He's featured on this channel before. An absolute champion. There's champions all over this. Bitter Knights there. Crazy Bees there. There's hundreds of them. Too many to name on both teams. Both teams have. There's some pretty big names in this replay as I look through the names of the players. 8-2 the score. JT's pinging like a madman. They're getting ready. He's saying, hang on, we've still got, maybe they've said, rightio, when the clock hits 5 minutes, maybe we're going to do the push then. Maybe that's what he's thinking. I don't know. I wasn't there. Why would I be there for? 8-2, the Conqueror GC has been dropping turds on those enemy tanks for in close to 10 minutes now. He's been having a great time back there. Lucky, look at that. Here he comes, an Object 907 and a 260 around those rocks down near the water, and this is going to be a pincer move, I reckon. Watch this. Mark my words. This will be a pincer move. The 4 minutes and 40-second mark's gone, and he's gone, go! Rightio, boys, let's go. Push, push, push. This is how you push. Don't pull back. Don't stop to snipe. There's Rainbow Assassin. He shoots him. He doesn't penetrate. Keeps driving, though. Keep driving. He knows he should beat him on the reload, being a medium tank. Kills Rainbow Assassin. Brings up the score to 11-2, and the push is happening in the middle. Look at that mini-map. The IS-7, the Super Conqueror, and the Object 260 just getting swarmed by the Yeti boys, and this is exactly how it's done. 13-2 now, and there you go. That was a very, very well-timed push by JT and his mates in Yeti Clan. He's staying over here behind this rock. He doesn't want to be taken out. Of course, tank locking is a real thing. 15-2 in the end. Even though it was that scoreboard looks like a bit of a whitewash, it was a pretty good result for a well-timed push. That's probably the best way of putting it. A well-timed push from JT and his mates in Yeti Clan. That was Mines, and this is the start of Clan Wars Week number 2 at Get On Board Studios. Look at that spread of damage, and where's the artillery piece? 3,500 damage by the artillery piece. If I sort it by damage, that Conqueror GC absolutely smashed it. 3 kills and 3,500 damage. Quite a few others got around about the 3,000 damage mark, and a good spread of kills as well. If you saw it by experience, plenty of people did their job there, no problem whatsoever. Cost him a few credits, nearly 14,000 credits, but that's what happens in Clan Wars. That's not too bad there. Lucky you got that battle payment, which would have helped, but who cares when you're playing this is what this would be, well, the World of Tanks Grand Final, Yeti versus Crown on Mines. And massive thanks to JT for the replay. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's going to be Clan Wars all week. We'll be back Wednesday with another battle on Mines featuring JT and his mates again from Yeti Clan, and then some more towards the end of the week. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.